Shalom Chavrim, I'm Stephen Benu. You're watching Israeli News Live, and guys, we have breaking news for you coming out of Germany. Again, another headline blockbuster, no doubt. This is from Die Welt from www.welt.de/politik. That's spelled with a POLITIK/Deutschland/article. Perhaps that should bring this up for you. If not, just kind of type in some of these keywords I'm going to share with you now. I'd love to be able to put the link in the description box for you here below, guys, but unfortunately, somebody doesn't like the news we're bringing out, and they decided to throw all of our stuff on the internet completely down the drain. But that's all right. We have a surprise for them because we do have some backup technology, just like we have right now with our telephone, where we can film our news broadcast now. And as well, because we were able to download some nice software into the iPad, we're uploading a better news broadcast here in just a moment here for you. But back to this breaking story here that you've got to hear about. I want to thank precious brother there, I won't call his name there, out of Belgium, that sent this to me. Sent some very interesting stuff to me on a regular basis there. Anyway, on this website, the Die Welt website, D-I-E and then W-E-L-T is how you spell the name. It's a German name. It says, police department draft in an emergency, farms to be confiscated. Now, this is something that just came out yesterday. The federal government could resort to drastic measures in a ministry draft that plans to seize even food businesses. Not just farms like you see on the screen in the background here. By the way, that's a beautiful wheat field there in Israel. But not just that they would seize the wheat fields there, for example, but food businesses and supply crisis. All right, now what do they consider a crisis? They give you some sources, some ideas of what a crisis would be considered in this draft that the German government is putting together. War, a blackout, a pandemic, or terrorism. Well, do they know something that we don't know? I mean, this is really crazy, guys. In an event of crisis, the government wants to expand their crisis program. All right? They are saying that these types of issues, when it affects 80 million people on a free market. So, I mean, what do they think's coming? Why suddenly? They tell you to stock up on food, and now they're talking about drafting a new measure. Now, I'm not saying this is not passed as of yet, mind you. This is what's coming out in German news. The government is drafting a bill to where they could, in the event of war, blackout, pandemic, or terrorism, they can confiscate not only your farms, but any kind of food business you have. Grocery store, convenience store, your personal food supply that you might have. Anything there is, they can confiscate it. That is getting pretty doggone serious. They know something's coming. The question is what's coming? And we don't have any idea ourselves as of yet. Anyway, right after this broadcast here loads, in just a few more minutes after that, we have been loading here one from the iPad here on Daniel, a prophetic insight. You're not going to want to miss that, guys. I've spent the entire day putting this together because I'm having to hand type everything, and I do not type fast. But this breaking story here, I want to thank my precious brother there from Belgium that sent this to me. He reads German, and so he's able to always tell me what's inside the article there. I did translate it. A lot more to that article than just that. It's worth looking at. Like I said, I wish I could put the link in there, but perhaps if you run in that, what I gave you there, that's only part of the website, www.welt.de/politik, P-O-L-I-T-I-K, / the word Deutschland, / article. If you were to put that in there, and I'm sure that'll pretty give you a good chance of bringing up this article. Look for the article that came out yesterday, German government and what they're planning on doing. Translate it. I know you won't be able to do it without going to Google Translate or something, but translate the article. It is shocking what's going on. I'm Stephen Benoon with Israeli News Live. Shalom and have a great afternoon.